There's a tale whispered among the monasteries, a story of a wise monk and a curious traveler. The traveler was a young man burdened not with physical weight, but with the unseen pull of his smartphone. He sought the monk's wisdom, hoping to find peace in a world buzzing with notifications and endless scrolling. The monk, a figure of simplicity and calm, greeted the traveler under the shade of an ancient tree. The young man held up his phone and asked, "Master, how can I find peace when this demands so much of my attention?" The monk smiled, his eyes twinkling with understanding. "Ah, the device that connects and confines all at once. Come, let's begin your lesson." The monk gestured toward the nearby river. "Watch the water," he said. The traveler obeyed, noticing how the river flowed freely, unhindered by obstacles. "This is how your mind should be," the monk explained, "but your smartphone acts like a dam, blocking the natural flow with distractions. Every message, every alert, is a pebble thrown into your stream of thought, creating ripples that disturb your peace." The traveler looked at his phone, now feeling its weight. "But how can I live without it? It's where I work, connect with friends, and learn about the world." "True," the monk said. "Your device is not the enemy. It's your relationship with it that causes disharmony." The monk invited the traveler to sit on a rock by the river. He pulled out a small, ancient bell. "Imagine this bell rings every time you receive a notification," he said, striking the bell gently. The sound echoed, serene and unhurried. "Beautiful, isn't it? But what if I rang it every few seconds?" The monk struck the bell repeatedly, creating a jarring noise. The traveler winced. "This is your mind when you check your phone constantly. Peace doesn't come from abandoning your smartphone. It comes from using it mindfully. Treat it as a tool, not a master." "Let's try something," the monk said, placing the traveler's phone on the ground between them. "The next time it vibrates, don't react immediately. Pause. Take a breath. Ask yourself, does this moment require my attention?" As if on cue, the traveler's phone buzzed. His hand instinctively moved, but he stopped, remembering the monk's words. He took a deep breath and realized the notification wasn't urgent. A small smile crossed his face. "Each pause is a victory," the monk said. "It's a way of reclaiming your time and attention." The monk then led the traveler to a small garden. "Let's tend to these plants," he said, handing the young man a watering can. As the traveler poured water, his phone buzzed again. He paused to check it, spilling water onto the ground. The monk chuckled softly. "You see, when your attention is divided, neither the task at hand nor the distraction receives your full energy. Multitasking is an illusion." The traveler nodded, understanding the metaphor. "So I should focus on one thing at a time?" "Yes," the monk replied. "Give each moment your full presence, whether it's watering plants or checking your messages." That evening, the monk showed the traveler his humble living quarters. A small wooden shelf held a single device, a simple tablet. "I use this to connect with the world beyond the monastery," the monk said, "but it has its place. When I eat, I eat. When I meditate, I meditate. My device waits until I'm ready." The traveler realized the wisdom in creating boundaries. "How can I set limits in my own life?" "Start small," the monk advised. "Designate times when you'll check your phone. Turn off non-essential notifications. And above all, respect your own rules." As the sun set, the monk and traveler walked through a nearby forest. The colors of the sky deepened into shades of orange and pink, and the air filled with the sounds of birds and rustling leaves. "Do you hear that?" the monk asked. "Hear what?" the traveler replied. "The world," the monk said simply. "When was the last time you noticed its beauty without a screen in front of you?" The traveler thought about it and realized he couldn't remember. The monk smiled. "The world outside your phone is full of wonders. Take time to experience it." That night, the monk offered the traveler a challenge. For one day, live without your phone. When you feel the urge to reach for it, instead write down what you're feeling. Observe yourself. The traveler hesitated but agreed. The next day was a revelation. At first, he felt restless, his hands itching to check his device. But as the hours passed, he found himself more present, enjoying meals, noticing details in the environment, and even having deeper conversations. When he returned to the monk, he said, I didn't realize how much time and energy my phone consumed. It felt freeing. The monk nodded, pleased. The goal isn't to abandon your phone forever. It's to use it with intention. When you reclaim your attention, you reclaim your life. The traveler left the monastery with a lighter heart and a new perspective. He no longer felt enslaved by his device. Instead, he viewed it as a tool, one that served him, not the other way around. The monk's teachings spread far and wide, inspiring others to find balance in their digital lives. His simple lessons, pausing, focusing, setting boundaries, and embracing the offline world became a guide for anyone seeking peace in a noisy world. As you finish watching this video, take a moment to reflect. How often do you let your phone control you? And how might your life change if you took just one step toward mindful use? The monk's wisdom isn't just for the traveler, it's for all of us. Take a deep breath. The world can wait. If this video helped you, do let us know in the comments. And if you want me to make a video about a specific philosophical topic, comment down below.